today's video is about leaning on God's strength, even when it's hard. And it's kind of like a personal testimony from just the past few months when I haven't been posting and just being here in this season of isolation. And this literally has been the hardest thing ever. Like, at first I had the mindset, okay, this is a season of isolation. I'd already done this before, and I'm gonna go in it with an open mindset. And then over time, like wear and tear start to build on me. And now that I'm in this season of isolation, as of recently, I feel like it was like a punishment. Like, I just go to work and then straight back home. Like, I have nobody, no friends, barely talk to my family, and I live hours away from all of my family. And no girlfriend, no friends, no none of that. And it's not that I can't get that; it's that I'm being obedient in this walk with Christ. And I feel like tons of other things may happen when you're on your walk with God. Like, you might be in seasons of, like, your mind just might break out into calamity. You might get depressed. So many things might happen. Like, life just seemed like it's all going downhill. And as I was just laying down, I was just about to get ready to work. And I feel like the Spirit had spoke to me. And I heard it say, do you really think God is putting you all through all of this to separate from Him and be like, man, God is punishing me? Like, push yourself away from God. Or do you think God is doing all this so that you can lean on Him and get closer to Him? And after that, it kind of like brought me back to earth, like just brought me back to my normal self. For the past few weeks, man, it has been nothing but hell, like literally. And I wasn't blaming God, but without me even saying it, I was getting a little upset with God because I was just like, wow, man, I did all this. I was being obedient. And then I remember the story of Job. And I was like, yeah, it really humbled me. And it really, just after everything was said and done, it really brought me back. And so today's video is about trusting God even when it's hard. And yeah, you have to, even though it's the hardest thing to do, when there's so many distractions and you may get caught up into the world and so many things may happen, but that's when you need to lean on God the most. And even if you're attached to like a sin or something that's bad happening, you're in a bad friend group, you're in a bad environment, like that's the time when you need to lean on God the most. Like, I'm talking about read your Bible daily, pray, write, and in everything that you do, in every activity that you do, you need to dedicate it to God. You need to have God in mind in everything, because without it, like, the devil knows when to attack. He's gonna attack you when you're at your lowest and when you're at your weakest. He's gonna wait until an opportune time. Without it, if you don't pray, man, the devil's gonna have you in that chokehold. You may get depressed. You may get controlled by your anger. You might be a fool. So many other things can happen when you lose sight of God, when you start listening to those thoughts that the devil give you. And so, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling depressed, if you feel like you're yoked to a sin, the best thing to do right now is lean to God. Turn off your phone, turn off IG, don't go outside, don't play the game. Open your Bible, open the notepad, and read, write, build, and work on your relationship with God. But yeah, that'll be the end of today's video. Trusting God, leaning on God's strength, even when it's hard. And until next time, peace.